Ladies and gentlemen, we are not playing. We are not playing at all. On the Hot Sauce HQ, tuning every week is mandatory. Hot Sauce! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're live on Hot Sauce HQ, and it's a new day.
Yeah, we're back.
Doing everything we do best in this place.
We're back.
What's up, Nigeria?
Not very much.
Missed us again? As usual, we're back again. So what's good? What's happening? How you doing?
I'm alright.
First of all, when are you going to drop this glasses once and for all?
Hey.
I might as well just start looking like you.
Hey.
Next week I wear the same thing,
The
right?
glasses stay on. They have to stay on, man. They have to stay on. You don't want to see what's been in the glasses.
I'm starting to suspect that this glass sees something more than just shades blocking stuff.
Yeah, they just keep it this way.
It's like this glasses sees through somebody.
It's safer for everyone if it stays on.
Okay. So what's new?
Not much. Did you see the stuff? It's crazy. I came across the stuff where there was this just the same thing with all this taxi service app thing about this guy who gave someone a lift, and that's the what do they call those people?
InDrive.
Driver.
Okay.
And then his car broke down, and as it is in last GD, it's unfortunate, but it happens a lot. If your car breaks down, in less than a few minutes, you have people come, like the local area boys.
Windows Scouts, yeah. Especially in Echo Bridge and all those places.
And they start harassing you. They're not trying to help you. They're just harassing you to give them money. You're wondering, if you helped me, I can even understand.
Especially if you're female.
So they came around, as the car broke down, they started harassing his passenger for money. And then I think the passenger gave them under 10,000 or something, and then they left. And the man was struggling with his car. He finally got to get the car to start, and they took the passenger to the destination. All well and good. So the passenger was like, you saw what happened. I will pay you maybe 1,000 less than the fee. So maybe it's 5,000, and she said she will pay 4,000 and transfer the money to the driver, right? All well and good. The driver gets back to his car, gets home and tries to solve the problem of why the car keeps going off sometimes and things like that. I think a couple of days later, he finds out that he has been blocked from the app, the InDrive app, and he's wondering what's going on. And then he sees that it's the same passenger that he carried a while back that reported to the app, that's the InDrive, that the driver colluded with those boys to rob her. Crazy, right?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So
I have a lot of questions in my head, but we'll go on. Yeah.
So the driver comes online to try to defend himself. Like, look, this is what happened. If I've been doing that or did something like that, how do I have close to 5 stars?
Yes.
Ratings
were very high.
Impeccable rating. People they've never had an issue with him. You understand? So it's now looking like she made the whole thing up just to trend on Twitter and get engagement and things like that.
Sometimes it might not even be trending. Sometimes it might just be, some people are just insensitive. They don't understand situations, what's happening, and they're looking for who to blame.
Okay.
So when they get home, they just, they feel, there's something that they believe what they believe, and they start believing that this thing happened, even though they don't care if it's real.
If that was true, why did she make a post about it? Because she made an entire post saying that if you see this man, don't get in his car, he will collude with people to rob you, with his picture and everything.
That was very mean, so without any...
If she called the app and did that without posting online, I would understand. Maybe that's where she's coming from, is what you're saying. But why did she go and post it? Put his picture, put his car, put everything, and then posted the video. It's not
she can actually get sued for this one.
Very possibly.
And it can backfire at her.
It's defamation.
And there's something that was just going through my mind. Is that the area boys? Because that's what they're, these touts. What area was this again?
I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. It could be anywhere in Lagos.
Wherever there's area boy or tout infestation, that's where you see things like that. So usually they come in and they just start harassing everybody. I've been in situations where these things happen. You have a broken.
If you drive in Lagos, you would automatically know.
They don't care about you. They just come out and they start telling you different stories. And question is, she transferred money to them. Abby?
Yeah, she did. She also transferred money to the driver when the trip was done.
They didn't take her bag.
They didn't take her phone.
They didn't take her phone. What kind of robbery is that one? What kind of robbery is that one? Look, I'm honestly trying to understand.
If she said she was harassed, I understand. But you cannot say you were robbed and he planned to. So he did all of that to rob you of just 8K.
Exactly. And probably, I can guarantee that I get holding one of these iPhones or something.
You understand? Why didn't he take your phone and take everything and leave you there with the boys and drive off? Then you know it's working.
They didn't take your bag. I assume if they didn't take her phone, they didn't take her bag.
You said you were harassed by people on the street.
They didn't even take her hair. She's wearing
this thing. 8K?
For 8,000 naira.
Come on, man.
I think at this point, this girl is evil. Because, first of all, it doesn't make sense. It's obvious that, truly, this guy's car broke down. It's obvious that this guy has good 5-star rating and everybody, it means he has done a good job. It's obvious that he genuinely was trying to do his stuff, and these people these touts came up to come and cause problems. It's obvious they're touts. It's obvious
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, and it's obvious that these touts saw that there was a female at the back.
Who was easy to...
And next thing, that's what they think naturally. These touts, they don't have sense. The way they relate with guys is not the same way they relate with the females. Unless it may be night, they're holding a gun or something. The way they relate with guys is not the same. If it was the guys to say, say at night be this. If to say some people they rob for a will not be thief. That's what they would do with guys. If it doesn't work, they can now send the other people to come and rob the guy. That's what they do. So she should have calmed down and understood the situation. And she clearly did not think this through.
I don't
she just created her stuff and tried to destroy, if she hasn't, an innocent man's life who is using that thing probably to feed his family. That is wrong. And in case you don't know, young lady, what you just did could backfire at you. You could be sued.
Yeah.
And you have to prove now that the guy did something wrong.
Yeah.
You know? And you're telling me all this for 8,000 naira?
And they didn't take your phone.
Her phone is probably more expensive than what they took from her. Your phone is probably more expensive. Way more expensive even than what they took from you. They didn't take anything in your bag. They didn't search your bag. You willingly sent money to the account. What you did is all shade of wrong. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
I agree.
What else?
I agree. I mean, that was just what has been on my mind. I saw it and I think it's unfair.
It's highly unfair. It doesn't like I don't know how to explain this. Because anybody that listens to this story knows that clearly there's no wrongdoing here. This man didn't do anything. Innocently was fixing his car. Was she upset that, okay, this guy, why isn't this car broke down here? They robbed her and it's a setup and this guy is trying to do this. And he said the other guy had come in. The driver had come in. I don't even think InDrive did a good job in this situation. I think they should have investigated properly. Yes.
But
I'm bringing all these things we're talking about. We're talking about, okay, InDrive, I'm going to help you here. Touts come in. They probably try to harass the driver. Then they saw a female passenger, probably realized the driver is a hailing service driver or something. They go to the female passenger. They start harassing that passenger. The passenger freaks out and is scared, obviously, for obvious reasons. And next thing, they demand for money. They don't care, first of all. They don't give a damn of your car. If your car is bad, or if your car fell into a ditch or water, they don't care. Now, out of fear, the lady brings out her phone. They probably saw her phone. She probably had a good phone too. She opens the app. They know she has apps. They give her an account with a name to transfer money to.
Why did she trace the...
Exactly. I'm even coming to that. They give her that, and now she willingly transfers this money. Well, okay, unwillingly. Let's put it that she's scared. Let's not say willingly, but she transfers this money. They are looking at her phone. They check again and say, "You don't enter." They now say, "Thank you. Have a nice day." They leave you, abandon everybody, and leave. Now, you didn't send it to the driver. The driver is feeling bad, which he should actually. He comes to the car. Maybe his trip was supposed to be like 5 grand, right? 5K. He ended up giving 4K. So whatever he gave him, he says thank you. He leaves out of pain. Although if I was the driver, to be honest, I think I would have just let everything go. Yeah. But even at that, if you had done that, he would still say, because he has taken, but it's 8,000 naira that he would take. You know what I mean? So now he finishes, and now he gets up and he sees that they've kicked him out of InDrive. InDrive, try. That's what I'm going to tell you. Because if you follow these steps, you realize that this was just unfortunate. It was just an unfortunate incident that happened. Lagos happened to them. Both people, actually. So that's all I got to say on this.
Actually, what do you think about this tax bill coming in 2026?
It's good to pay tax, first of all.
Who says so?
But the question is...
Why is it good?
No, in general, that's where I'm coming to.
No, like, we'll get there. I'm not
In a civil society, right? We see what the taxes are used for. Okay, I remember when outside back in the day, we had apart from the normal job taxes and everything that has been taken out already before it comes to us. There's road tax for the roads. We used to pay that every 3 months, and at least you could see the roads were working. The problem I have in Nigeria is that you're taking all these taxes and nothing to show for it. You're going to call all this, you're going to make a lot of money. Yes, there's good reform. They're bringing tax. They're bringing this one. People are suffering too, by the way. First of all, I personally think that there's the way you should come in first. It's not the way they're attacking everybody's account. They're planning on taking everybody's account and trying to, get it. I know I heard there's a calculation I was doing the other day. And I saw some another place to collaborate with it. They said if you're making, I think, let's say between 100,000, for example, to 800, you won't be charged.
A year.
Yeah, you won't be charged.
Do you know?
You won't be charged on that tax. But if you're
divide the 800 by 12, what do you get?
No, wait, hold on first. I'm getting some. No, I know. I'm not trying to support. My issue is how this does not benefit the suffering Nigerians. We, the people, and every other person. It doesn't help us out at all. Because you see people Nigeria is a very peculiar place how you make when this money is coming. There's the way it comes, and it doesn't come in the way you want it to come in all the time. And taxing it and tax start coming and affecting it, it's going to be a big problem. Okay, let me jump to something first before I come back to this. My biggest situation is, all these people abroad, is now an opportunity to tell people they don't have. I know they send money because there's a tax they will give them too if they're sending money to Nigeria now, etc. Now people, what you start hearing now is, they're not going to pay for that. I know how small it is. That's another excuse not to send money. I know what you guys are going to do. I want you people, yes, let people start asking for money now. That's the new trend. They'll be like, I don't get money. I'm not paying any tax. So I can't do that. But would you blame anybody? Because Nigeria is the place that when they take all these things, back to what I was saying, they would just
eat it.
You won't see anything show for it. The road will not come out. There's so much distrust in the country for you to be doing any major tax reform. You do a tax reform, one thing, it's a step-by-step thing. Every reasonable country did not just start throwing tax on the people that are suffering. It's like you're provoking the people. You're pushing the people.
Like you're poking them.
You're poking them and seeing how far you can go. And trust Nigerians. You're all going to keep quiet and laugh and say, complain, and nothing is going to happen.
I don't think so. I don't think so this time.
Oh, people are waiting for that January.
Let me tell you.
2026.
Let me tell you what I think is happening, because this is going to affect people individually. Now, everybody is going to feel it.
Of course, everybody's going to feel it. So right even now, babies go feel it.
Right now, most people are not talking about it, maybe because they're like, maybe they've not heard the news or they don't just care until they get a debit alert.
From January.
Yes. No, I think it's towards the end of the year, or maybe every month, I don't know. But until they get a debit alert, that so amount of money has left their account, or their account is blocked because of maybe a certain tax is supposed to be paid, then they would understand. Because
and that's what's going to happen, actually.
Then there's going to be like an uproar. It's going to be like, this happened to me. What's happening? Then I think what happened, they first go to the banks.
You remember what happened to MTN? You remember what happened to MTN one time? About that telecommunication thing when it was down. Everybody almost fought them that they were telling them to calm down. So people don't joke with their money.
So you banks,
let me just tell you.
You banks, I think you guys should up your security, because you're the first line.
Y'all making these tax things. Nigerians don't see. Nigerians can take anything, but you see their money. That money that they worked with, they go fight to now. Enough a word is enough for the wise.
If there was a history of using the money for the right things, and no stealing of money and things like that, people are more likely to pay.
Of course. Look, let me tell you, who wants to pay tax? I love paying tax if you see what's happening and see everything's working well.
You like paying tax?
Of course, if you see things working and your money is,
really?
Why won't you pay?
That's weird.
No, see, what I mean like you won't complain.
That's true.
You won't complain if even though you might go, oh man, this tax thing, but your money, you're seeing that road you're using. Look, there are a lot of people, especially this road tax of a thing, for example, there are a lot of people on the road that will be dragging with you, and they'll be joining to say taxpayer. They're not taxpayer, many of them. See, they don't pay nothing.
No. Everybody in this country pays tax. Informally or formally. I'm telling you. Informally or formally. What do you think tax is?
They've been taking it out from something.
The bus driver
pays to all those area boys, yeah, I know.
It's tax. They pay for one bus every day. It is tax. It's paying tax. When you go to the supermarket and buy something, there's a 7.5% on that thing.
Yes.
There is nobody here that doesn't pay any. Either you pay formally or informally, but everybody pays tax.
So why are they trying to add more?
I said they're trying to poke. They're poking. Everybody pays tax. Everyone. You're moving your vehicle from, or you're driving by road from here to part of the country. There are people on the police on the road. You have to tip them. It's a tax.
Wait. Hold on. I didn't hear what you said. Did you say, like, you pay when you?
Why are you acting like you don't drive on the road?
Wait. When you bribe police, is that what you said?
You're driving on the road, right?
When people bribe police,
there's a checkpoint, right? And
they give police the money.
All your papers are complete and everything, and you sometimes
and the police still take money from you.
It's still a tax.
Okay. What kind of tax is that?
So now you want to add 25% plus all these things people are already paying.
This brings me back. That's exactly what I'm saying. The stress alone that Nigerians are going through every day with different things they are paying, both, like you said, informally.
You go into government offices just so
they will hold you.
You must pay something.
You report a case to a police.
You pay.
You will pay. You try to park somewhere and there's no space in the actual parking space where you are. The guy at the other bank, maybe on the weekend, they will tell your guy if you park for here, but you will pay. You will pay. You go. Do you know there are a lot of things you pay for every time? Like every single time you pay and pay and pay.
They're all forms of taxes.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing? The difference is that sometimes is we that are doing ourselves too. Because some people doing it are citizens now taking.
Not necessarily. Most of them have either local government backing or something. Because most of them have somebody. They have some that give them.
Do you know that these guys that sell water,
they pay tax?
All of a sudden, local government, even though they're getting their own borehole, they're doing their own thing, everything. Local government comes and they pay tax too. Yes. They come and tell them you have to give us money.
Now you not add all this plus the 25%. Then what? We're already paying tax.
What is the reason for this tax reform? Is it even necessary? I don't know what you guys think, but I would love to see this proper now for the first time in the comment section. For real.
Let me tell you what I think is happening. So because the government has so many holes and everyone is so corrupt, right? So all these taxes that I'm talking about that we're already paying is going into different people's hands, right? So now the government now wants a way to tax the people directly. So they're not solving these other ones. They're not solving those ones. They're not solving it because I don't think they can. So they're like, okay, just like good, there's a bucket, right? And they're like different holes in the bucket, and the fluids are coming out of the bucket. And then you have your own cup, but you can't put your cup in a fluid part because there's another cup there. You're like, rather than block all the holes and make sure that you now drill one hole and everything comes to you, you're like, I can't solve that. I rather drill another bigger hole and put my own cup. That's what that new tax is. And
again, I just feel, just to round up this, I just feel that at the end of the day, corruption is still going to go into this. And a lot of people are going to try to use it for the election and everything. That's all I can say with this one. I don't know about you. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
we are
hot sauce.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not playing. We are not playing at all. Under Hot Sauce HQ, tuning every week is mandatory. Hot sauce!